Shut up and sit down.
One complaint that we have with Sony Live is that for some reason they do not market their upcoming series at all. Whereas Aranyak and Arya were all over the social media, very few knew about this series that was released on December 16, 2021. Sony Live brings to us a fictionalized version of Vyapam scam and a glimpse of the dead bodies that it left behind. For the benefit of those for whom this is new, Vyapam scam was an admission and recruitment scam related to government jobs that came to light in 2009 and blew up in the media in 2013. With that, let's jump right into the review. Direction and writing. Manoj Pillai, who is known for his work in Malayalam cinema and for shooting commercials for some of the top brands around the globe, directs this series as a first-time director of a Hindi script. While he is able to bring out emotions in most places, in others the scenes lack the required punch and such scenes add up to make the whistleblower a half-baked product. This is really tragic because after Scam 1992, people were hungry for a topic like this, and a more intriguing direction would have elevated this product. Some scenes feel stretched and the final edit could have been shorter across all episodes. The series takes a dark tone in the final edit, which for the most part was a good decision. Direction is sour.
But in part, it's the weak screenplay and writing that are to be blamed. Ajay Monga, who has been previously involved with projects like Corporate, Fashion and Basekpal, misses the mark with the script here. The story, though intriguing, neither creates thrill nor suspense. All cards are face up and there isn't much of a wow factor in any of the episodes. The storytelling is inconsistent, with a few character arcs that are never completely explained and scenes which, although may seem interesting individually, add nothing to the bigger picture. There are way too many subplots, more than you can keep count of, and some streamlining would have helped. There's unnecessary comic relief which irritates while you wait for the story to unfold. Dialogues are inconsistent, at places very good, even hard-hitting, but then the makers have chosen to stick to the narration technique, where Ritwik's character explains the missing parts of the story, which is not only a dated form of storytelling, but also the dialogues he gets seems overly preachy and incomplete on the intended sentiment. See, narration does work in cases such as in the critically acclaimed series You, but that is because the makers are trying to explain the thought process of the killer, and the dialogues are really impactful. This one is a sour. Cinematography. Stanley Mudda, who has worked on projects like Picasso, Good Morning Sunshine and Yours Truly, gives us an element which is probably one of the few highlights of this series. His perspective shots are really engaging and he captures a lot of elements in the scene, although you find the characters themselves doing very little. Cinematography is sweet.
The music. See, we are not saying the music is bad. In fact, it is good. Be it the intro music, few rap songs that have been included, and even the background score. Where Dev Rao Jadhav has missed the bullseye is with the placement. There is eerie music where the scene is not. There's suspenseful music where there's no suspense. You get the picture. And the intro track, although good on a standalone basis, just doesn't go with the overall theme and the graphics used in the introductory credits. Music is a sour. The acting. Ritwik. If there is a saving grace for this series, it's Bhaumik's acting. We found ourselves waiting for him to get some more screen time so we could see something good. He's playing a privileged son of a well-established doctor dad who's 2 months away from his graduation. He's a great protagonist with flexible morale and all the vices you can name. Bhaumik plays this part and later his transition to a better version of himself absolutely on point. He had to leave behind the timid and shy Radhe from Bandish Bandits and be an outward, confident bad boy in this one. and he doesn't fail to impress. We just hope he had better dialogues, because his voiceover talent is powerful and the preachy dialogues totally shrouded it. But he is not the only one who carries this series on his shoulders. Ravi Kishan. The veteran has totally moved away from his usual self and plays his character as an in-control quintessential bad guy. When he extorts, he looks believable and realistic. If it were not for Ritvik's performance, Ravi Kishan would probably be the only standout performer. Some of the best scenes in the series are when Ravi and Ritvik share screen time. Pure magic.
In the supporting cast, the ones who shine are Ankita Sharma and Ashish Verma. Others, including Sonali Kulkarni, fail to impress. Also, we've now seen Zakir Hussain too many times as a corrupt politician. But we would say that acting is surely a sweet. Overall though, the whistleblower somehow manages to barely hold on to the base story and deliver the message, even as the treatment is half-baked and shaky. The bottom line. Watch it for Ritwik Bhaumik yet again proving his caliber and wide-spectrum acting abilities. Ravi Kishan showing that he's a legend in his own right. The supporting cast's ample attempt to keep you engaged. The overall eye-opening message of how the education system is rigged. Don't watch it if low-impact dialogues and half-baked script is not your thing. You easily get bored with numerous subplots whose relevance you'll never unearth. You have no patience with the filler scenes that make no sense. Hope you enjoyed this video. Do let us know in the comments what you thought of this series. As always, delighted with your viewership. This is Viewers Cut signing off. Until next time.